Hi folks, it's Andy. Welcome to Tip of the Week. Today we're talking about the Oji waza, Aigote-Men or Kote Uchi-Otoshi-Men. Very difficult waza. It's quite advanced. Again, it's a waza that's often considered a genmyo no waza. So if you manage to do this at a good opportunity or timing, even if it's a little bit light or a little bit deep, you can be awarded the ippon still because of the complexity of the technique itself. The first thing and the easiest thing to talk about is what happens with the shinai. Okay, slowly as that shinai comes for the kote, mine also comes straight down as if to hit the kote. If I hit this area, it hits the shinai off center and gives me the route to the men. Okay, what you'll notice is that the movement is very small. What I'm not really doing is this way. I will not have time for that. It needs to be short and sharp. So that means I have to really use my left hand to wield the shinai here. If my right hand's doing all the work here, then what's going to happen is I'm not going to be able to do it sharply. All right? I need to use my left hand so that when the kote comes, I can move the shinai nice and smoothly, okay? And quickly, sharply, pam pam. So that's about how we use the upper body. The real key to this though is how we're going to use the lower body. You must interact with your opponent with your left leg ready to strike at any time. As they come in, my first kote strike with the fumikomi, and it's important that I fumikomi here, all right, which I'll talk about in a second, but it's basically on the spot. I'm not gaining any ground with this fumikomi. And with the next one, it's also pretty much the same. They are going to make the distance for me. I don't need to leap forward, all right? Now, why fumikomi if we're not going to come forward? We need to fumikomi because one of the purposes of our fumikomi is to allow us to transfer some of our body weight into our shinai. And we're going to need, because, especially as we're swinging the shinai in such a small arc, we're going to need this extra power behind the tip of the shinai from what we're going to generate from our fumikomi. It's the type where as the shinai connects with its target, we drop our body weight ever so slightly, just a centimeter or so. So when the kote comes in, I'm clearly defending it. Okay, clearly defending it because there's enough power for me to get it out of the way. And then same again for the men strike, all right? As I said, this is a genmyo na waza. So even if it's a little bit light, then there's a good chance I'll still get the ippon as long as there's enough of a sound from it, again, by putting my body weight behind it with that fumikomi.